year is 2024. The AI invasion of EWOW is a growing concern, as AI now make up 2% of the contestant pool, with only 3,760 contestants remaining, 77 AI still roaming around. In this time, a resistance from humanity is needed to hunt down and eradicate the AI before it's too late, and they achieve their goal of breaching into EWOW's top 100. That's why I'm creating the EWOW AI Detective Agency, an agency in the form of a YouTube series to try and find the AI and make people aware of their identities. And
okay, I'm done using this stupid voice filter. This is way too cringe. Anyways, hello guys, it's Ryder, or Ryder24, EWOW contestant slash documenter, and not an AI. As such, it's partly my responsibility to make sure that the AI don't get to the top 100 and win. However, the AI have been getting eliminated at a slower rate than I've expected, and so I feel that it's time to partially take matters into my own hands and try to contribute directly to the anti-AI cause. Translation, I have free time and was bored. But anyways, where do we begin? There are a lot of contestants in EWOW, and so trying to find AI behavior might take a long time, no? Well, yes and no. At first glance, scrolling through over 16,000 contestants to look for potential signs of AI is a daunting task. However, there are things that help make it easier and give us some general things to look out for when it comes to scouting out AI contestants. First off, the first EWOW eliminations didn't even occur until EWOW 4, and the lowest placing AI, Positive View, placed 6,737th overall, so we've already cut down our suspect list by over half just knowing that alone. Additionally, seeing as we know when AI contestants get eliminated, we also can know who's eliminated that's not AI. On top of that, some other knowable information that we can consider are that the AI will most likely only have default booksonas, respond to every prompt, and assuming that nothing weird has happened, shouldn't be susceptible to punishment for cheating, so we can knock out anyone whose life count shows a discrepancy from their overall results in EWOW as well. On top of that, on a personal level, I can safely assume any EWOW documenter is also not an AI. I don't think that they thought this far ahead to do something like that to throw people off. But moving on from that, let's move on to one of the most important things that can help us detect AI, which is looking at information regarding previously eliminated AI, and there's actually quite a bit to take away from that data. I actually had a couple of assumptions about the AI that were proven wrong by this data, as I didn't believe that AI contestants would either have nicknames or even confessionals. That was until I saw that AI contestant Chocolate Candy promoted a Discord server in its EWOW 4 confessional. I haven't checked the link yet, so I'm not sure if it leads to anything interesting, or is just a random link, but it does give us more data to put down into our little digital notebook. Upon looking at some of the AI's nicknames, I picked up on some interesting themes that proved to be really useful in the beginning of my investigation. It seemed as though AI nicknames would be alliterative, giving a name such as the Grumpy Grapefruit, for example. Another theme of the nicknames was that they would have a mention of 11 words in there somewhere. There were also a couple of eliminated AI that had their nicknames in all lowercase letters that felt like it described the objects in question. I also noticed some commonalities between the screen names of some of the AI contestants, which led to me reaching my first major smoking gun. 2 of the eliminated AI contestants were named after BFDI characters. This caused me to do some research, and as it turns out, every character that competed in BFDI Season 1 has a contestant named after them, and they share a lot of similarities. All of them are default books, all of them share the same quirk of having entirely lowercase nicknames, and a lot of their responses, especially to EWOW 5's prompt, went along the same idea of predicting an eclipse. I'm certain that all of these contestants are AI, and it led to a concerning realization, as the AI contestant named Pencil has 4 lives. I'm losing to a robot. Anyways, that allowed me to most likely discover 19 of the remaining AI. That's a quarter of them from one discovery. But that's not all. I still have a few more themes that I noticed that allow me to uncover even more AI. Secondly, I took notice of 2 eliminated contestants, named GMC Sierra and Chevrolet Silverado. 2 vehicle names? Could this mean something? And sure enough, I uncovered another 6 contestants named for vehicle brands, and that was when I noticed all these contestants had the exact same confessional for EWOW 1, merely saying hello. Moving on, I found a contestant named Plankton, whose nickname in EWOW 1 confessional looked exactly like something Plankton from SpongeBob would say and be described by. So I put them down as a likely AI, but was willing to write it off as a roleplay, until I saw a contestant named Larry the Lobster, which basically fit the same description I just gave for the Plankton contestant. And then I remembered Mr. Puff, an AI eliminated in EWOW 5. After that, I found 4 other SpongeBob characters that were basically the same, and so that's yet another 6 AI I've likely uncovered. I also uncovered a couple contestants with nicknames with a similar theme, and Never Gonna, whose nickname was the Rhythmical Rickroller, and Give You Up, nicknamed the Astway Admirer. When I saw the contestant What You Down, eliminated at 4039th, nicknamed the Persistently Promising, I'd realized I found another thread, and sure enough, that was another 4 uneliminated AI uncovered. There was one more thing that I picked up on, but I haven't looked too deep into it yet, so this could lead to even more AI being discovered. I noticed that there were 3 contestants eliminated with a name, followed by 3 numbers. However, I want to bring attention in particular to the 2 with first and last names. This is because I discovered that David Cameron shares the connection with Boris Johnson of both being British politicians. This led to me discovering the contestant James Callaghan 329, who sure enough is also a British politician, and they all seem to emulate largely the same behavior, bringing one more probable AI to light. So, throughout this initial bit of investigating, assuming this is all true, we've uncovered 36 of the remaining 77 AI here. Almost half of them. Anyways, that brings us to the end of the inaugural report from the EWOW AI Detective Agency. Before I go, I'd just like to mention I'm not super ingrained into EWOW spaces, so it's very possible that these sort of discoveries were already made by someone else, or maybe I'm overestimating just how much some people may be into this because I've really been into EWOW as a camp so far. But in any case, if you've already noticed these and made it public in EWOW space, such as 12 Central, feel free to let me know. Another additional tidbit is that as much as I'm into this, I can kinda only do so much. There are a couple other contestants I'm keeping my eyes on, but I'm not concrete sure they're AI yet, so I'm waiting for more data to come back before making any more accusations right now. Me being only one person means I also kinda sorta want this to be a community collaborative effort opened up to a potential audience. So, if you have any potential discoveries regarding similarities between contestants, or living contestants and dead AI, or anything else I may have missed, such as an AI actually not having a default persona, though I don't think that'd go that far, feel free to let me know in a comment, and if I, or another knowable community member looks into it and finds something, I'll be sure to mention it in a future episode of this series, and give credit to you. But anyways, with that out of the way, this was the first report from the EWOW AI Detective Agency. I wish good luck to all the remaining human EWOW contestants, and AI,
we will find you.